All right, now we have like terms. Good. So what I want everybody to do is go ahead and draw your squiggly line, okay, or your vertical equal sign. You're welcome. Now, our first, remember yesterday's notes, we checked to make sure if we have like terms. So, what are the like terms on the left-hand side? 5.3 n and negative 8.7 n. Okay. I don't underline this just so it'll look nice. I expect you to underline it because it helps you be organized. Okay? Everybody that was missing these problems, they weren't underlining, they weren't organizing. They weren't putting their little vertical line to help them distinguish between left side and right side. Okay? What do we put into the calculator now?
Negative 8.7.
Start from the left. 5.3
minus 8.7.
Right. 5.3 minus 8.7. So let's have everybody do that. I need everybody to...
Negative 3.4.
Negative what?
3.4.
N. Okay. All right, now, what do we do with that positive 18.8? No, we don't have anything yet. We still have to build our equation now. You bring it down, right? So it's plus 18.8. And what do we do with this 32.4? So 32.4. Okay. Are we at the magic number 3?
Yes.
Negative 3.4, 18.8, 32.4. So, what do we do? Okay, well, we're going to do that, but what's the key term I was saying? Move and divide. Right. If you get that in your head, move and divide. Once you get to this point, you'll be good. What are we going to move?
18.
We're going to move this because we have to wait for this at the end. So, how are we going to move the positive 18.8? Do the opposite. 18.8. Subtract 18.8. Okay? This becomes what? 0. Okay? So what do we have left on the left-hand side? Negative 3.4 n. And then what's 32.4 minus 18.8 or 18.8?
13.2.
13.6. Positive or negative?
Positive.
Positive. Good. 13.6. Okay? So we just moved, and now we are going to divide by? Exactly. You have to divide by the sign, so that's good. Negative 3.4. Okay? That becomes 1. 1 times n is n. Okay? Negative 4. Okay, now, this will be like problem 3 on the exam. Okay? You don't have to actually show your work when you check it, but tell me what I'm going to put in the calculator to check it. 5.3 what? Parentheses. Negative 4 parentheses. Okay, plus 18.8 minus 8.7 negative 4, and then enter. And what do you get? 32.4. Okay. You're going to have all this, but it's going to look like A, and then you're going to have, let's see, 4, B, you're going to have like 10, C, you're going to have negative 4, and then D, you'll have like negative 10. Okay? So, yes, it will be C. Okay? But if you just come with just this without this, you can't give you credit. You have to prove how you got that. You have to show me the steps of how you got that. Okay? All right, so let's take a look at number 4. Okay? What are we going to do first? Before that?
Underline.
Before that?
Separated.
Okay. Now, are there any like terms on the left-hand side?
No.
No, it's just the answer. But what about on the right-hand side?
Yes.
So what are we going to underline?
1.6 V.
Okay?
And then negative 6.2 V.
Correct. 1.6V and negative 6.2V. So, come on, what are we going to put in the calculator?
We're going to put 1.6V.
No, not in the calculator. You don't put V.
Oh, not V. 1.6.
1.6.
Plus.
No.
Minus.
Minus. Close. Yeah, not minus. 6.2.
Go ahead and do that for us.
Negative 4.6.
Go ahead and do that for us. Yeah, minus. It's just minus. Just put it in like you see it. 1.6 minus 6.2. And what'd you say you got? 4.6? Negative 4.6? Negative 4.6V, and now what? Right? Bring down the positive 14.5 and the negative 13.1. Okay, how many terms? 3. Is that the magic number? Because now we're going to do what?
No.
Well, what are we going to do? What's the thing I've been saying?
Move and divide.
Move and divide. Move and divide. So what are we going to move?
The 14.
Yes, by?
By negative.
So that cancels. What do we have on this side? No, on this side. Negative 4.6V. And then what do we have here? Use your calculators. What do we get?
6.
No. What do we get when we negative 13?
27.
Or
Yes.
negative 27.6.
Negative 27.6. Okay? So now we just moved, and our last step is what?
Divide.
Divide. By?
By 4.6. Negative 4.6.
Negative 4.6. Okay, that cancels, so we're left with 1. So V is equal to
6.
positive 6. Okay? Now, what I want you to do is, I'm going to keep this up there. I want you to work number 7 and 8 on your assignment. Okay? 9 and 10 are the same as 7 and 8, so don't worry about 9 and 10. Just for the rest of the class, we got 10 minutes. I want you to work 7 and 8. Okay? Help each other out. I'm going to keep this up. Okay? You don't need to show your work, but use your calculator to test it. I mean, you need to show your work. You don't need to show your work for checking your answer. That's what I meant. Okay?
Okay.
We good?
Yes.
All right.